had someone ask me one time, where is God during the troubles of life? And to answer that in the simplest way that I can, God is where he has always been, and that's seated on the throne, waiting on us as the sons and daughters of God to walk in the power and authority that he has given to us. See, a lot of times we want God to do something that he has given us power and authority to do ourselves. Hearing this question reminds me of the time when the disciples were on the boat in the middle of a lake, when all of a sudden they found themselves in the middle of a life-threatening storm. And out of fear and panic, the disciples woke the Lord up and said, "Master, Master, don't you care that we are going to drown?" And in response, Jesus simply rebukes the winds and raging waters and then continues on to rebuke them for their little faith. Now, what I find interesting is that these same disciples had seen Jesus perform amazing miracles. Just a few chapters before, in Luke chapter 8, Jesus heals a paralyzed man. He heals a man who had an incurable disease called leprosy. And then he raises a widow's son from the dead while they were on their way to bury this young man. But yet the disciples find themselves panicking, scared, and fighting for their lives. Now, I understand not everyone is at the same level of faith when it comes to the things of God or when they find themselves in the middle of the storms of life. But let me encourage you today, because of who you are connected to, you can come through every unexpected situation untouched. As quick as any storm may arise in your life, God can suddenly put a stop to that storm. Because of who you are connected to, you have power and authority to keep every work of darkness from coming near you and your home. You see, we have so many voices on social media right now, and the majority of them are speaking out of fear and panic. And if you allow their voices to fill your mind with fear and panic is what's going to rub off on you. But today, I put a stop to fear and panic from overtaking your mind. Fear and panic's assignment, listen, is to cripple your faith. But today, I cancel the assignment of the powers of darkness that'll try to take you out. And I tell you and prophesy that you're going to make it to the other side. And if you stay connected to the word, you will not be moved. For the Bible tells us in Proverbs 10:25, when the storms of life come, the wicked are whirled away, but the godly have a lasting foundation. Listen, now is not the time for the church to panic. Now is the time for the church to be a demonstrator of the power of God and to experience the peace, victory, and protection that the kingdom of God provides for us because we are his children. Listen, get into your spirit that the same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you to keep you and to use you as an agent of power, healing, and change. Listen, friends, in the midst of what may seem to be the biggest thing you have ever gone through, God hasn't left you. He's still on the throne. And if you stay connected to him, this too, whatever you are facing, will remain under your feet in Jesus' mighty name.